Hey Gemini, thank you so much for tuning in. I pray that you're all safe and healthy at this time. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I have shuffled these cards prior to recording this video, but I'm going to be shuffling a little bit more here for you. If this do not resonate, kindly check our other signs for important messages. And cross watchers, keep in mind that the roles can also be vice versa in this reading. Thank you for all your support, Gemini. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you would also like to check my boyfriend's music, the link to his channel is at the description box down below. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into your reading. Setting the intention to know, how do they feel towards Gemini and how do they see Gemini at this time? Any insider guidance into this current situation or person that Gemini could be dealing with. All right, let's get the deck. Let's see what comes up. All right, here we go. First card, we have the Moon card. This is Piscean energy. We also have the Four of Wands. We have Eight of Pentacles and the World card. All right, we're going to start with the cards first. Okay, so this person wants to work things out. They are paying close attention to every smallest of details, but this is also causing them to overthink, okay? Things are looking really good and positive and optimistic in your connection. It means that you find ways to celebrate each other, empower each other, be there for each other. But with the Moon card, your person has been overthinking the situation. And it could be something that has been on their mind. They don't know how to express this. They don't know how to maybe talk things over with you, what has been concerning them. This could be about work, Eight of Pentacles, Gemini. They might be concerned about financial situation or what's happening around the world with the World card over here. They want this to be done and over so that both of you can start working on building the proper foundation for this relationship, or getting back to work is what I'm getting here. Okay, so something is being too exaggerated in their mind. They could be confronting their shadow side, their fears. But this is now being illuminated to them because there's some important message that Spirit wants this person to learn, to realize about themselves. Okay. It seems like the message here is that things are on the right path. Things are falling in place. No need to worry too much because worrying won't change the situation. The World card, whatever they're concerning about and they're stressing about, something will come in full circle soon enough with World card, okay? Some of you feel like this person is too distracted. You want them to start putting effort in, solid effort that's going to benefit this relationship, but they're too distracted. So you want them to stay focused is what I'm getting here. Let's see. We're going to get more cards out. We have Nine of Wands, the Empress, Seven of Swords, and the Chariot. Bottom of the deck is the Star card. This is Aquarius energy. Okay, so we have Nine of Wands and the Moon card. This can also mean that they are worried about their health. They feel this kind of burden, okay? This can indicate that your person is feeling really, really exhausted. Not maybe in the physical 3D, not maybe physically, but spiritually they feel drained. Okay. Some of you, I feel like this person has been building some kind of wall, because they've been trying to keep these feelings on their own, right? I said that before. They have this tendency to keep things on their own. They don't know how to communicate these thoughts, these worries, these concerns. Okay, perhaps because it's not the reality of the situation. It's something that they're just feeling quite paranoid about at this time, okay? They're stressing about something that's not yet happening, if that makes sense. The Empress card, this is Libra, Taurus energy. I feel like you are the Empress in this reading, Gemini. You are the Divine Feminine. Okay? You make sure that home situation and the whole atmosphere in this relationship is still full of love, positivity, and hope. That things are not as bad as it seems. It's only this person's fear projecting. And this also indicates that perhaps somebody's worried that they're not able to match what it is that you give in this connection. Some of you feel like this person has been the one avoiding work, hasn't been fully focused lately. They're trying to avoid responsibilities, or they might be avoiding work. And you, on the other hand, Gemini, you've been putting so much effort, okay? When it comes to stability, you're somebody who wants to work on proper foundation. Some of you are the ones feeling burdened because you could have felt like you were both on the same page when it comes to what you both plan for things to happen. But with this way and that way here, there's some kind of conflict, clash of interests, or differences in opinions of how you do things in the connection. But this can also suggest that victory will be yours, or a sense of movement forward, if you both agree. Find a way to be both on the same page, be in sync, okay? Work together. That's how this successful completion can happen. That's how you both will overcome. Okay, that's how you will both become successful in this path. Because Seven of Swords, for some of you, if it's not an act of being shady or doing things behind your back, Gemini, maybe they're not aware, because the Moon card is here. It's a shadow side, that they tend to look for their own selfish interests, or they tend to hide away from others. They tend to run away from commitment, from responsibilities. They're not as open as you would want them to be. Because like I said, they might have tried to build walls around their heart, something that they're not aware of. Perhaps you tried to call this person out, you tried to reach out, you tried to point this out, their tendency. Okay, and you want that to be something that your person would work on themselves, you know, self-improvement. With the Star card and the Devil card, some of you might be dealing with a Capricorn. Okay. Some of you felt like there was some kind of codependency here. All right. You try to sustain this partnership, this connection. You're hoping for some change, but also it's like, you know, even though you keep putting your effort in, you're part of the work in here, Gemini. If this person is not on the same page with you and refuse to let go of what this devil energy is, their tendency, their patterns, a sense of self-sabotage as well. Maybe they're trying to work things out with you, but they fall into the same pattern. You know, they relapse, if that makes sense. And you've given them too many chances in the past. But this is already something that is beyond your control. Something that they need to release on their own. A stronger sense of conviction. To no longer give their power to this devil energy, because it's consuming your person. It has been affecting them. Their health, their thinking, their mentality, their focus. And that could be the reason as to why they're not as productive as you thought they were. That they were hiding or keeping this from you. Maybe it's some kind of entrapment or addiction that they couldn't seem to share with you because they're afraid of being judged. They're afraid that you might not understand where this is coming from. Again, this is their fear. So their reasoning is that they would rather keep this so that they won't get to hurt you. But, you know, no secrets are left as secrets. Soon enough, this is going to be brought to the light. And it's the only way for things to start falling in place here. They need to have courage to address this situation, because if they keep on hiding, this will just, you know, keep getting stronger and stronger. The pull of the devil energy in their life, okay? We're going to clarify this card, Gemini. Let's see. Why is the Moon card over here, please? This is the Sun card. Wow. So these are very contrasting energy, the Moon and the Sun. So yes, freedom from that of which they thought has a false sense of control over them. Okay, allow healing to come in. Allow love. Okay, love for oneself is what I'm getting here. Addressing the issue, clarity of the mind as well. Something has been clouding their better judgment. King of Cups. This is a highly sensitive person. Maybe on the outside, they show you that they're okay, they're fine, but really something has been bothering them. Something that they've been dying to say or wanting to say, okay? But there might be some sense of ego here. Perhaps they don't know how to tell you because they're afraid they might come across as quite needy. Okay, but like I said, there has been a codependent situation here. Maybe this is some kind of addiction, what I'm getting strongly. 7 of Wands. So, they want to fight for this relationship though. Some of you feel like you want to put this person's walls down. You want to get through to this person. but they're just too emotionally distant, or they're too defensive as well. They could be a little bit defensive, okay? They might be defending why it is that they do things that they do. 8 of Cups. Some of you feel like this could be you now. You're letting go of the confusion, you know? You want to work on yourself. You want to stay focused on your goals after giving too much on this situation, Gemini. The Chariot. There's 2 Chariot cards in here. You're using your willpower and determination, like you are saying, if you're not on the same page with me, I will start taking action and move forward. Because this World card can indicate, you know, that you're closing this chapter in your life. 5 of Wands, right? This can indicate that you want to put an ending to this drama, to this conflict. You want to be on the same page with this person, but 5 of Wands can indicate disagreement, okay? Lack of organization, you know, clutter. Your person's mind could be a little bit cluttered right now as well. So the reason that they haven't truly sorted out how they are in this connection is because it needs to start with themselves. Okay, they need to get back in alignment, release whatever unhealthy pattern behavior, self-sabotaging tendencies this is, because they can't keep on leaning on you for emotional security, and as an effect also draining you. 7 of Swords. Like I said, they've been avoiding confronting their own issues here. And this can also indicate avoidance of responsibilities, okay? They need to man up or woman up. We have the Devil. So some of you feel like this person has to claim their power back. Stop making excuses. See things for what they are. Instead of going on that path continuously, they need to recognize what devil energy this is so that they can finally address this and put this to the light. The Star card can indicate healing, mind, body, and soul. Whatever addiction this was, okay? Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn who you feel like has been too controlling as well. They have such a strong control on this relationship, and you feel like you can no longer give in. It needs to be mutual. It needs to be both of you in the same page. 7 of Cups. Wow. So, yes, some of you are dealing with somebody who has drinking issues, I feel like. This is only an example, but it could also be the case for some of you. King of Cups, 7 of Cups, the Devil. They've been hiding this from you. It's something that they need to do in order to cope. But they know deep down that this is not good for them because it's also affecting their health, okay? And this is only a band-aid solution to bigger issues that they need to face. This is only a temporary solution. We have Princess of Pentacles. Some of you might be pregnant as well. I'm getting that. The Empress and the Princess of Pentacles. In that case, congratulations to having a new member of your family. It is indeed a blessing. So the reason why you have shifted your perspective and your focus and what it is that you want in your partner is because you know that having a child, having children, that you and your person need to work together, be on the same page. It can't be that you are the only one who's going to raise this family. 10 of Swords. So some of you are feeling exhausted, Gemini. Okay, you've been doing your part, but like I said, you can only do so much. There's also this sense of being stabbed in the back for some reason. Maybe this has been repeatedly done to you. They promise that they're going to change, they're going to make things right, but then nothing truly changed here. 3 of Cups. Yes, so some of you feel like this person is not taking things seriously. They're not as serious as you are about building this foundation, building this future. 5 of Pentacles. Some of you feel like this person has been treating you coldly as well. They're not as warm and as loving as they used to be. Something really changed with your person. They've been so detached. 3 of Wands, but you're simply waiting for your person to come around. Okay, come around to their senses as well. We have 9 of Swords. This has been causing you a lot of stress and anxiety though. Sleepless nights. But this is simply saying don't be afraid to seek counsel and help from friends and family. 3 of Cups, who are there for you to support you, provide healing and comfort. You don't need to deal on these problems alone, Gemini. You're not alone going through the situation. 5 of Cups. So there's no use about regrets. There's no use crying over spilled milk. So is this person. It's time to do or take action. Stop procrastinating is what the cards are saying. This goes for the person as well. They need to stop maybe dwelling on past failure, feelings of failure, regret, because that's also just going to create this habit of pessimism and then back to distracting themselves and finding ways to numb their feeling here. Unhealthy patterns and behavior. So it's a cycle. Wheel of Fortune, like I said, it's a cycle here, Gemini. I'm getting goosebumps from your reading. It's a pattern and they need to break this pattern so that finally you both can start clean slate, you know? Self-discovery, self-healing. See what else is out there. Take a chance on something healthy, something that can provide security in the long run. It's about helping one another. And no matter what challenges you both are going to be facing, it's like you know that you are setting your sights higher, that you are in the path of healing. It's a decision that both you and this person will need to make. 2 of Swords and 2 of Pentacles. But it's also a decision that's going to change your relationship in a drastic way. 10 of Pentacles. It's about moving in together, having family, building a future, something long-term. 4 of Cups and Ace of Swords. If you've been feeling discontent, don't be afraid to address the issue. Talk to this person. If you're coming from a place of love and concern, not being judgmental or not trying to start anything, but just being really honest with how you feel. Okay? So that both of you can finally come together and start taking action towards forward movement. Implement the change here. Okay? 7 of Pentacles and Moon. Things are about to be illuminated, but I feel like the period of waiting has been done and over. This is a time for taking action. Okay? Hierophant and Hermit. And as a result, your person is going to expand their awareness. There's going to be recovery, healing. Okay? Changing of beliefs, changing of ideals. So let's get some advice cards for you. I'm getting specific messages here. Please let me know if this resonates. What is your advice for Gemini going through this situation, please? Okay, let's see. We have perception. Like I said, change of perception, ideals, beliefs of oneself. Think those narratives that they can't be who they want to be. They can't manifest success, abundance. Okay, those are old narratives that need to be released. They need, yeah, like I said, release. Wow. These cards are just speaking directly. Okay, they need to release that so that they no longer are victims of their past situation, crying over spilled milk, not taking action, and just accepting in the past things that were not working out as their faith or destiny. That's not how it works. Universe will always give this person opportunity, and you as well, to carry on and gain more opportunities for success. But also, universe wants to push us to take our own actions and make our own decision making. You know, universe can only help us to a certain point, but we must help ourselves as well. This is what I'm seeing from the cards. Dissipating, because there has been some kind of energy of, you know, I'm done, I'm giving up, I don't want to try anymore. So that is, to me, the moment that somebody stops persevering and putting effort in, it's like you're also accepting your faith that this is all that you could ever be. But this is something that does not reflect who you are, you know. Once the heart changes, the perception changes. Things in the physical 3 are also going to change, because that's how you know you're working in alignment with spirit. So this means this person needs to keep putting effort in. Do not give up on their dream, on your relationship. If they put the effort in, if they stopped playing the victim as well of their past situation, if they look for other ways to grow and evolve, then they could heal this connection and be the best version of themselves, okay? Not a victim of the past, but a victor of their situation. So that's what I'm seeing for the cards for you, Gemini. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I hope that this was able to give you some kind of insight and guidance into your situation. Kindly take whatever resonates and leave out what doesn't. I'm sending you love and light, and namaste.